You know what time it is. It's recap time. Here we go. Sorry I'm a few days late. Hope everyone enjoyed their fourth. But it's week 13 time. Here we go. We're going to start with our matchup of the week, which was Alonji U versus Morning Track Power. And Scotty kind of took it to Maddie a little bit there. So we had a 9-2 victory for Scott. Not a blowout necessarily, actually. Maddie, decent pitching numbers, but going up against Scott, it's going to be tough. Scott had 9 saves. Maddie had 8. I know there was some frustration with that. And Scotty actually had 3 more Ks than Matt only. So kind of a tough luck loss for Matt. But, it's kind of been the trend lately for Maddie the last couple of weeks. We're definitely on a downhill slope. And he's going to be looking for a big recovery this week in week 14. Nice weeks for Scott from Reese Hoskins, not necessarily on the average, but ops and 3 bombs and 8 RBIs, nice. And Max Muncy, what a pickup that guy's been, huh? And Arenado had 3 bombs for Matt, but no average. Judge doing his thing. Again, not a bad week for Matt. If you go beyond the actual score, this could be a positive week for Maddie, and that the numbers kind of got back to a good level. So positive for Matt. Next, remember we're not going over every matchup anymore, but just a couple of the key ones. And actually, kind of spread out. But one thing, I want to go over this matchup, not just because I was in it, but I got to give a shout out to Trev. Nice victory for him, 9-3. Really a nice week on both ends there with he had a 923 ops this week, a 301 average, 45 ribs, 72 Ks, and this was one of those weeks where his guys throw a lot of innings, and so normally you're expecting a high whip and ERA. The whip was kind of high, 1.28, but mine was higher, so we won. Then he had 72 Ks and a 3.36 ERA. So I got to tip my hat to you, Trev. Big victory for you. You remain in 7th, but now you're only, a few games back, and now we've got another horse who could possibly be in the race. So good for you, Trevor. Next, I'm going to go over one more matchup, and that is going to be I'm going to go over Cluffy and Gordy's matchup. So Gordy having an interesting year in the sense that he finds himself in 8th place, yet he gets these random victories against decent teams that are on pace for the playoffs, and you got to kind of wonder what's going on. We can't get that consistency, but the pitching was a 5.89 for Gordy. But offensively, again, he usually puts up some decent power numbers, and that was the same for this week. 10 bombs and 853 ops. Well done there. He did win 2 pitching categories, and that was wins and Ks, but the pitching isn't really there. He's had some guys banged up, but you never know. Gordy is someone to watch out for with plenty of time left to go in the season. Could make a playoff push later on. Cluffy kind of hanging on to that 5 spot, treading water a little bit, but season ends right now. He's in a playoff spot. One thing I want to put on notice for this past week is the whole Carrasco Syndergaard dropping thing. Thank you for. We're very fortunate to have members of our league that care enough to bring that issue to the commissioner's office. We expedited that review process just given the sensitivity of the issue. So I just want to let you know that it's been resolved. And again, thank you so much for caring, everyone in our league. Really appreciate it. Now for this week, our matchup of the week is going to have to be, it was already mentioned, it's going to be Jared versus Aaron. They're in a nice 6-5 battle right now. Leader of the Crips versus the second place member of the Crips, actually. So 2 teams that have been hot lately. Going to kind of see this could be a deep playoff matchup preview, if you will. Let's see the love list right now. Scotty, he's been there pretty much all year. Jared and Aaron as well. The hate list, definitely my team, not very, very good. And then Alonji, same thing. So it might be the same as last week. good luck this week, everybody. I am dropping you, Darvish. Could be today, could be tomorrow, but it's definitely going to be before Monday. Damn Jap. All right, love you guys. See ya.